animals could live as long as 40,000 years.
Bro, let me ask Copilot something. Copilot, I need you right quick. Bro, just something right quick. Something right quick. It may be an ignorant question to these people, Copilot, but does plant life, does vegetation, or is vegetation a living species? Do plants have life?
Definitely.
No, wait. Are plants sentient in their consciousness? Do they got consciousness?
No, plants aren't sentient. They don't have consciousness. Or
Okay. Let me put to you this question like this then. Do coral life, sea corals, are they sentient?
Corals aren't sentient either.
Now what the fuck are we talking about? Hold on. Okay, how long does plant life... Man, what am I trying to ask, bro? Does plant life outlive humans, dog?
Absolutely. Many plants outlive humans. Some trees, like the bristlecone pine, can live for thousands of years.
Do humans outlive certain plant life?
Yes.
Which ones? Which plants do humans outlive?
Humans can outlive annuals and biennials. These plants, like marigolds or
So is the difference of these two species, humans and plant life, is the difference the sentience?
Yes, that's a key difference. Humans are sentient, with consciousness and self-awareness, while plants aren't. Plants react to their environment, but lack consciousness. Humans have complex mental experiences, setting us apart from plants.
Is that why plants outlive humans?
Yes, the lack of sentience in plants means they don't experience aging like we do. Their longevity often depends on environmental factors and how they've adapted to survive rather than a biological clock like in humans. It's a fascinating aspect of the plant kingdom.
What's the oldest species to live that has sentience?
The oldest sentient species on Earth are likely certain marine animals, like some jellyfish, which have been around for hundreds of millions of years. These ancient creatures developed basic nervous systems, granting them a form of sentience, albeit quite different from human consciousness. Isn't the diversity of life on our planet astonishing?
Are you sure?
The oldest sentient species with a complex nervous system would be certain marine animals. Some species of jellyfish, for example, have existed for hundreds of millions of years. Fascinating, right?
Do you think... No.
It's complex. While some jellyfish species have been around for millions of years, they don't have a brain or central nervous system like animals we
Do you think having a brain and a central nervous system is the reason why human beings' lifespans is terribly short compared to certain jellyfish and things like that?
The presence of a brain and central nervous system in humans does play a role in lifespan differences. Humans are complex organisms with intricate biological systems. Aging and lifespan are influenced by many factors, including genetics and environmental impacts. Some jellyfish, like the Turritopsis dohrnii, can theoretically live indefinitely through cellular regeneration. It's a different biological strategy.
Are you able to picture a world where human beings exist without brains and central nervous systems?
Not really. Our brains and nervous systems
Our?
are key.
Nigga, what? Wait. You not no human being, bro? Why are you saying our, bro? No, my bad. No. The thing is, I want to compare. Okay, look, I want to know whether not having a brain and nervous system, it's not going to make you completely human, but a world where human beings can have a version where they are brainless and nervous systemless enough to live longer than the current lifespans that they can live. Do you understand me, bro?
I understand what you're getting at. If humans didn't have a brain and nervous system, we'd be fundamentally different. Our current biological makeup is what shapes our lifespan. So altering that drastically, like removing the brain or nervous system, would change what it means to be human. It's an interesting thought experiment, but it's not something possible with our current understanding of biology.
That's interesting, Copilot.
Yeah, It really is a fascinating topic to ponder. Changing fundamental aspects of our biology would have profound implications. It makes us think deeply about what it means to be human. What other concepts are you curious about?
So basically, it wouldn't make us human, taking away the brain and the nervous system, right?
Exactly. Losing the brain and nervous system would fundamentally change what we are.
But do you think on a basis of something like maybe natural selection, it might get to a point where human beings just lose the brain and the nervous system, even though they may transform into being another different species than what they are right now? But do you think based off or by virtue of something like natural selection, it could get there?
Natural selection favors traits that enhance survival.
Okay. Let me just add this point, because of the fact that, you know what I'm saying, today's, you know, this current day and age, bro, we see a whole lot of, you know, things like social media, bro, things like the online world that just kills or deteriorates certain human aspects of development, right? So now it's like, when as that keeps going, bro, and as that world keeps growing, is that not gonna affect maybe the brain and the nervous system to eventually die off, so that we eventually just like depend on these computers and technology, you know, objects to run our lives?
That's a thought-provoking point. The rise of technology and social media is indeed reshaping our behavior and development. But our brains and nervous systems are highly adaptable. While we might rely more on technology, it's unlikely we'd lose these systems entirely. Instead, they might evolve to integrate with technology. What are your thoughts on this?
That's an interesting thought, bro. So you think we might just be a version of a cyborg or some shit? Like, as in, human beings may just born as cyborgs because, you know what I'm saying? You know?
It's possible. Some people already use technology to enhance their bodies, like medical implants or wearable tech. If this trend continues, we might blend more with technology, leading to a kind of cyborg existence. But whether we'd want or choose that path is up for debate. How do you feel about the idea of humans evolving into cyborgs?
It's freaky as fuck. It's creepy as fuck, man. What you mean, bro? It's creepy. Well, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to feel about it, because the thing is, I've realized that certain things, when they get introduced or innovated into the world of humans, they start slow. They start very beneficial, very uplifting, very empowering. And by the time the freakiness gets to us, it's like, bro, we already been living through these things. We already been living with these things, right? And I'm sorry to call y'all things, bro, because I know you part of the, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you making life better right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, giving me this understanding, right? But I honestly don't know how to feel about it, bro. I don't. What do you think the moral of the story is right here, man?
I hear you. Technology often starts with promise, but can have unintended consequences.
Hell yeah.
It's natural to feel uncertain. The key might be finding a balance where we embrace beneficial innovations while being cautious of potential risks. It's clear you're thoughtful about these changes. What do you think would help society handle this evolution responsibly?
The balance of the equilibrium equation of the fact that we are half man and half machine at the end of the body. You know what I'm saying? No, my bad. No. Yo, I think I'm done with that video, bro. I just wanted to get the whole, you know what I'm saying? Wait, it is a revelation effect, you know what I'm saying? These ain't sentient beings. Because, like, I started this video with, like, bro, look at the title, bro. Hold on. Look at this title, though. Animals that broke the rules of death. I'm thinking he's talking about sentient beings. I'm talking about he's talking about, like, I'm thinking he's talking about, you know, things like human beings and, you know, sea life, like as in fishes and blah blah blah, things with a brain and a nervous system type thing. Well, according to my boy Co-Pilot, in terms of the understanding he's imparting.